video in order to share with you guys how I will be preparing some Valentine's cupcakes for my boyfriend. If you guys are interested in learning how to bake some goodies for your loved one, then go ahead and keep watching. To make cake or cupcakes, my favorite brand to use is this one, Duncan Hines, and I always buy this exact one. So if you follow the directions in the back, it tells you that you need 3 eggs, 3/4 cup of water, and you also need half a cup of butter. For the eggs, instead of following the directions which say 3, I simply use 2 eggs. Now, in order to make the process easy, you're not going to add all of it at the same time. So I'm going to add about half of it. Now I'm going to add the 2 eggs. Here goes the second one. For the water, the box mentions to add 3/4, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit at a time just in case I don't need to add all of it, because I will also need to add half a cup of butter. So I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to start on low. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of water. And I left this tiny bit there. Now I added some butter into this measuring cup, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave and melt it so that I know how much I have. Like right here, I don't even have half a cup, but I'm not going to add more than that, because if not, like I said, the cake is going to be too moist. And then you're going to go ahead and mix everything together. Okay, so now I'm done with the batter. I add a little bit more of oil than what I originally told you guys, just a little bit more. And now this is where I'm going to be doing my cupcakes. Because these are cupcakes for Valentine's, I am using these cute ones that I bought at Ross for $3. They're really, really cute. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this cooking spray. This is vegetable cooking spray, but you can use any that you have. And I'm going to spray a little bit into each of these. Just a little bit so it won't stick. A little bit more here. Okay, now because I want it to be easier for me to add the batter, I added some of the batter into this measuring cup. And what I want to do with my cupcakes, I want them to end up being flat tops instead of the big fluffy ones. So I'm going to pour halfway. That's about it. Halfway like that, and keep going all the way. Now I'm going to take some chocolate chips. I bought this one, the Ghirardelli. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it, but I know this is a very good chocolate brand. So I'm going to take about 3 per cupcake. I already did on some of them. And I'm going to add 3 pieces of chocolate chips, and then just take your finger and dip them in so they go into the bottom of the cupcake. And you're going to do this to the rest of the cupcakes. And the good thing about doing this is that when you bite it, you get to taste that extra chocolatey flavor. And then you're going to take some coffee. In this case, I'm going to be using Cuban coffee, like the espresso coffee. I think this is Café Bustelo, I'm not sure. And I'm going to take it with my hands just to make sure that I only use a little bit. And I'm going to sprinkle a tiny little bit of the coffee, like that. You see how I sprinkled it? I'm going to go to the next one and sprinkle a little bit. And like that. Just a little bit, not a lot. And you're going to continue adding the pieces of chocolate chips and the little bit of sprinkle of coffee on top of all of the cupcakes. And then you're going to add it into the oven and let it bake for 30 minutes. I set the oven to about 350. It's been heating up for a while now. And I'm going to add these 2 and this third one into the oven. And I'll let it bake for about 30 minutes, but of course you always have to, check it. You can insert a knife and see if it's baked enough. Okay, so the cupcakes baked for 30 minutes. Actually, I turned it off after like 27 minutes, and then I left them in the oven for like 3 more minutes. I took them out, and I'm going to let them cool down. Never ever apply the frosting while it's still hot because it will break. So I'm going to wait until they are completely cold before I add any frosting and start decorating. Okay, so now the next thing that I'll be using is one of these icing decorators. This is the box of the one that I have. And I will be adding the Betty Crocker Rich and Creamy Chocolate Frosting inside. So let me show you how I do this. I already used it for one of the cupcakes. I'm going to remove the top. So I'm taking the chocolate like this, and I'm going to put it inside. So you can fill it up as much as you want. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up more, but let me stop for now just to show you guys how I'm going to decorate the cupcake. I'm going to take this and put it, and now I'm going to close it. Now I'm going to push on down and do like a little flower. So watch how it comes out. So I have like a little flower, and I'm gonna go all the way around. And I will do some of them all with chocolate, some I will do all with white. And the white frosting that I like to use is this one, the Betty Crocker Buttercream. I will be doing some of the cupcakes with chocolate in the middle and then white on the outside to make it look like the white petals. So I will go all the way around. Have to be very careful not to mess up the other little flowers. And let me show you what it's looking like. And I will be doing this all the way around throughout the cupcake. Okay, now that I added the chocolate frosting, the dark frosting, I'm going to be adding the white one. So I'm going to go around and kind of add like the white petals. Some might come out a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be perfect. So this is what it looks like from the top, with the dark chocolate in the middle and the petals on the side. Now with these, I wrote the word love, L-O-V, and the E. I'm going to go ahead and add the white petals on the outer part. So I'm already done with the cupcakes. Here I did love. Here I have the L, the O, the V, and the E, which didn't turn out too good because the chocolate, like the line in the middle, was covered, but I couldn't really fix that. And I have some here with the white on the outer corner. I have these, they're all chocolate. They look so good. Now I'm going to take, and I have one that's all white. Now I'm going to take this really cute heart-shaped plate that I bought at Ross, and I'm going to put 4 or 5 cupcakes for my boyfriend. I'm going to decorate it really cute. And I will be using some of these chocolates that I bought for cheap at the dollar store. These are heart-shaped jelly hearts, and these taste really good. They are heart-shaped chocolate and caramel. And this one is soft creamy caramel, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is the finished product. I'm using my rose, which I got at the dollar store, and here I have the L-O-V-E, and I added the jelly hearts to the middle of that chocolate cupcake, and I added a few chocolate caramel chocolates here and there. So this is it. Hopefully you get to impress your loved one with something cute and delicious like this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget guys to subscribe, rate, and leave a comment. Bye guys.